Welcome to Musical People and Journeys, the new rock album review show. Welcome to my wonderful panel, to Paul, to Simon, and to Trish, and to love to our absent friend Will, who has voted. Voted for what, might you ask? Well, let's all do the little hard effort. Anyway, so we review the latest rock albums, and it's October 2024, and we rate them out of 5 for our personal listening pleasure, no more than no less. Rate them out of 5. Will it get into our Hall of Fame? Will it get into our Album of the Year show? Who knows? We are reviewing a band called Siamese and their new album Element. Who the hell are Siamese? First time we've reviewed them. Initially named Siamese Fighting Fish, is a Danish rock band. They are signed to Warner Music USA, Avalon Label in Japan, and Prime Collective in the EU. Wow, 3 record labels. That's impressive. They released their debut critically acclaimed album, We Are the Sound, in January 2011, followed by a tour of Denmark, Sweden, Germany, Benelux and Italy. The second album, Breathe, released in 2012, with The World Might Have Seen Better Days being their first single from the album. In 2014, the band changed its name from Siamese Fighting Fish to Siamese, and in 2015, the band released their self-titled album, Siamese, founded and funded via Indiegogo crowdfunding campaign. In 2017, Siamese signed to Artery Recordings and released their 4th studio album, Shameless. Right. In an interview with frontman Mirza, he described the band's sound as heavy metal of rock, rhythm and blues, and heavy metal. Ooh, now ticking some genres here for us, really, isn't it? Trish, Siamese, if you please, let me know what you think.
I was waiting for you to do that.
Okay.
No, right.
Yes, Siamese, if you please. Anyway, right, from the opening track, The Shape of Water, the first thing that stands out is that the Bad Omens similar sound, and for me that's a winner from the get-go, as I've come to love alternative rock. This album has a sonic stroke new metal melodic sound mixed with heavy riffs and harmonised powerful vocals that is distinct on all tracks. This album has me written all over it. So hard to pick a favourite track, but if I were, it would be God is a Woman. This Danish band have recruited a new listener in me, and I've added them to my music library for this genre, and I have bought tickets to go and see them next year when they are on tour. And I hope after this podcast they gain a few more fans.
Ooh, why? Well, let's find out, shall we? Simon, have they gained a new fan in Simon Reed? Let's find out, Simon. What did you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's like a modern emo punk band. It's like a band of post-dads who still want to rock out, and I like that. I really liked Utopia. That's the standout track of the album for me. I really liked the God is a Woman cover. I find it fun when bands give songs their own spin. Ending the album on This Is Not a Song was interesting. It's an interesting track. And it seems like it would be a really good piece to actually conversely open a show with. I feel like that's the kind of thing you play as an opening to the show. It's a really good, really interesting piece. But yeah, I really like that track. I like the little bit of interesting diversity they did with that. The only detractor for me was that the first half of the album did seem to sort of blend together for me. It's not until I think it's On Fire where it sort of changes back a little bit. But otherwise, it was a really good album. I'm going to check out their back catalogue. They seem really good. Yeah, I liked it.
Somebody else who seems really good, but is he really? Paul, now, you've been really hard to please of late. Did Siamese, if you please you?
No.
Oh. Oh.
Well, no, I just want to see you swipe the smile off your face.
Put one on. Put one on, not take it away.
So, as a professional songwriter and producer, Andreas Kruger has worked on hundreds of pop songs, and so he should know what it takes to make it big with his Danish rock band Siamese. learning that they had been formerly called Siamese Fighting Fish, I'm a little disappointed they changed their name, but there we go. Can't have everything. Having been subjected to power metal, hardcore, screamo, pop music, and what is definitely not rock, over the and even high-pitched operatic sirens of various talents over the last few years, Siamese latest album, Element, very much seems like a compilation of all of them, except the sirens, of course. Element, the Element album has been built and produced for success. An almost experimental album that hits the growing metalcore pop rock genre at a dead run. Although I really enjoyed this album, I found it to be too pop rock in places, almost sickly sweet for my tastes, and pandering, as Simon mentioned, to the content creator market. Having said that, I'm a fickle guy, and I probably would give them a half a mark higher if they had been still called the Fighting Fish.
And no farting down megaphones on this one either. So
no, none whatsoever.
Yeah, I think I'm in tune. I think with Simon, it was a bit too rock poppy and a bit too samey in the first half of the album. But I agree, Utopia was an absolute cracker, and I actually enjoyed the opening track, "The Shape of Water," as well. I thought that was really quite cool. But I don't know, I really liked it. It's one of those albums, and I've got quite a few of these this month, that I really liked it, but I didn't love it. You know, it's not like an album that I would listen to 10 times and go like, great. It's enjoyable. There are aspects of this album that are thoroughly enjoyable, really well produced, well composed, great melodies, but missing something for me to go, wow, what an album. But I enjoyed it. I thought it was a really good album. Really good album. Yeah, I can't say more than that. I think you guys kind of ticked all those sort of boxes really that I probably would have said as well. It just had a bit of everything in there. I think maybe on occasions with a couple of really angry tracks, or in terms of the vocal on times as well. But I don't know, something was not quite there for me to hit it to the great heights of some of the albums I've listened to this year. But good, very good. Okay, cool. Look, what did we think though? Will it get more than 4? Will it get into our Hall of Fame? Will it get into our Album of the Year list? Let's find out, shall we?
I think we'll have something to say about that.
Well, Paul, as we've known, brother, there are many surprises.
5 times. Oh.
There's many surprises on this. There we go. Trish. Who did we start with? We started with Trish, didn't we? I think Trish. What did you think? What did you give out of 5?
I gave it a 5.
5. Woo! Simon.
Good old 4.
4. Paul.
I give it a 3.5.
3.5. Yeah, good scores. I also give it a 4 as well. Any guesses what we thought we'll give this album?
I'm going to go 4.5.
Okay. I'm going to go like 4. Yeah.
Trish is spot on. 4.5. 4.5. There we go.
No, you will.
Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. Welcome, Siamese, to our Hall of Fame. Congratulations. 4.1. 4.2 overall. Scored 21 out of 25. 4.2. It's our third favourite album of the month. From that perspective, with 4.2. 18th of our favourite albums. It doesn't get an automatic place into Album of the Year, but somebody might pick it as a wild card. And it's our top 50, 44th out of 428th of album. I mean, that's a good album. You've got to say that is a good album. So congratulations to Siamese and to Element. Thank you very much. Thank you to my wonderful panel, to Paul, to Simon, to Trish, and of course to Will. Thank you very, very much. Keep on rocking out there. And I'll tell you off air in a minute who is our number 1 album. So you're Paul and and Simon could put them out of their misery. Not that they're that worried about it, but there we go. Anyway, goodbye for now. Keep on rocking.
Bye.
Bye.